All right, y'all, let's get into some phone calls, some comments. Y'all know I ain't slick. Let's get it in. Dan Levitard. Most ESPN shows are infomercials. Well, here's our first phone up comment. ESPN always thought their brand would always be bigger than everyone else. They never adapted as other platforms grew. Then when they decided to change, they decided to inject so much politics into their coverage. Bold strategy. It didn't pay off. Interesting. One of the reasons why, you remember back in the days of Keith Olbermann and Dan Patrick and all that, like true OGs, Rich Eisen and all that? I heard from executives then that one of the biggest issues with keeping those guys in those same positions was that they got bigger than the brand of ESPN. Yeah, so they all were like let go or shown the door so they could recycle in some new energy and people that they could control in terms of brand recognition, in terms of curating. Basically, they want their model to be ESPN and then who works there. Not who works there, oh, and then ESPN. So I heard that 10, 20 years ago. Interesting pickup by you. All right, the sports banter argument has gotten played out. Every show on ESPN at some point was some sort of a panel show. But here's the thing. We love going to the barbershop, just not every day. Boy, that's beautiful. I personally got tired of the same tired argument being rehashed on the network every day. I get to cancel my cable, come on YouTube, and select who I want to listen to. ESPN right now is trying to avoid that Blockbuster Video, Circuit City, Radio Shack, Toys R Us, Doomsday scenario. Damn, that's dope too. Probably a long way off, but all of them were replaced by something else. Who's to say it couldn't go there? Brandon Alexander, good Lord, won't you become a member? God dang, you got to come on the show. You dropped some gems right there. Look, nobody, this business is especially, you're not too big to fail. Like you can lose your people real fast, especially because the industries are changing. Right? They're shifting. The dynamics are just all over the place now. I love the fact that he said, look, not every day, not every topic. And for real, like I used to eye roll and you probably saw it. That's why I talk so much life intersecting with sports. I never stayed on the script of just sports, plain surface level, because it was boring to me. Like I was like, dog, we just talked about Dak. Oh, we just talked about the Cowboys. Oh, we just talked about Brady. Like, you know, give them their due. But damn, not so much that it's doo-doo, right? And I'm like, man, we just talking for real? Give it to y'all raw. Because the producers say that's what rates. And the producers say that rates because y'all click in, like it, engage with that content the most. So like anything, you guys have the loudest voice when you speak it through your interest, through your attention. But I get it. They have the largest fan bases as well. LeBron, Cowboys, Yankees, Brady. But damn, every topic for 3 hours, it feels that way to you because it felt that way to us as well. All right, here's Brittany Spears and Victor. Wembanyama. If I would have tapped Brittany trying to get a picture, I would have been in jail. You damn right. Me too. Publicly demanding an apology is all the more reason to not apologize. If anyone is apologizing in this scenario, so what's the scenario? It needs to be her. Damn right. I didn't even have to see the video. Video came out after I did the show. And you could just read. Like, you ever heard the phrase, the statement, read between the lines? People don't read between the lines anymore. I knew what this was. I was like, Brittany, you're doing too much. Entitled, running up to him. Behind them, his security didn't even turn. Nobody even turned it up. Back, get back. Whoever you are, my job is to protect him from unwanted people. So I knew that story from hello. Here's another one. Real reason for Skip Bayless and Undisputed taking 2 months off. LOL, no show just takes 2 months off. For real. No, it's in trouble. Even if a guy is on vacation or time away for a while, they still have guest fill-ins. Bad sign to be off for this long. Yeah, I will say that long, the programming, you would just want somebody to keep the brand alive. But this tells me that they may come back rebranded. This tells me they're coming back with a new show. Like Speak for Yourself is not a show anymore. It used to be Jason Whitlock, Colin Coward. I came in with Jason Whitlock. It was still Speak for Yourself. Then Jason left. Acho and it was still Speak for Yourself. I leave for some reason to Speak. But that makes sense. If you're going to take 2 months off, come back fresh, come back brand new. Classic case of breaking up the band and never attaining that glory again. Shannon needs Skip as much as Skip needs Shannon. Ooh. And he's going to find out the hard way. Shannon Sharp will be back on Undisputed within 2 years. I wouldn't bet on that. Not with Skip there. Look, I don't think they got issues and beef. I'll tell you what they don't have is outside the show chemistry. Outside our 2-3 hours together love. Like, you don't want to know why? Because of how it goes when we got to prepare for this show. You imagine you as big as Shannon Sharp. And yeah, flowers to you, Skip, for making me and helping me get there, whatever you want to call that. But I'm here now. That's old news. I got a couple of Porsche truck, couple of old schools. What song? Basically, dog, that's old news. I'm here. Give me the ball. Give me the rock. Let's pick a new topic. Let's talk about this. And please don't try to undress me. 3-time Super Bowl champion, Hall of Famer, and you didn't play no sport at a high level or the level under that. Man, ain't nobody going back to that. I don't give a damn what you say. Undisputed is done. Competition is none. The repetitive topics on the show is killing it. Constant talk of LeBron, constant talk of the Cowboys, constant talk of the same subjects that Skip feel comfortable with. It's totally boring. Only person I see who would really resurrect that show would be Max. Interesting. Max did get his start where? At Fox. Yes, Max was the original host on Around the Horn. I always talk to Max still. Max there, that would be dope. I like it because Max is smart. Max is also strong. Max ain't no punk. And he got to say some stuff, and he going to say some stuff because Skip is just reliable, right? Mr. Reliable in his topics, his takes, strong, sturdy takes. Max is a weaver. He could bob and weave. He's like, oh, look at that big-ass slow boulder coming at me. Get out the way and try and chop it up. That will be a great dynamic. I like it. I'm still looking at like a Chris Carter, Michael Irvin, but there's something imperfect about that. But I would like to see that along with Max. Salute to all three of them. Go get it. All right, y'all. Speaking of going to get it, Mikey P about to come get it and come on in here with me on Wiley's World, and let's hear what Mikey P got for your boy before my voice and my leg is gone. What up, Mikey?
What's up? I got a little game of Hall of Fame or nah again for you, okay? Because people love talking about the Hall of Fame, and they love throwing everybody in too, all right? So
Okay.
the latest two, I'm going to actually tell you the stats first, and then I'll tell you who it is, all right? The first is a quarterback, 2015 MVP, 1 Super Bowl appearance, 3-time Pro Bowler, 1-time first-team All-Pro, most rushing TDs by a QB in NFL history, most in a season with 14, most games in NFL history with a passing touchdown and rushing touchdown, and lastly, the first player in NFL history to have at least 3,000 passing yards and 500 rushing yards in 5 consecutive seasons. Whew, that's a mouthful. His name is Cam Newton.
Yeah,
all right?
We knew that from hell off.
Hall of Fame or nah?
He's not getting in. I like to answer the question of, is he getting in? Not if he's qualified. Because, like, seriously, this is if you say qualified, is he better than the worst player in the Hall of Fame? Yes. Who is that guy? I don't know. But he wasn't no damn NFL MVP. So I don't like to do the whole qualified one. I like to really, it's like, what's the process going to do to him? It ain't going to let him in. He didn't land the plane well enough, as you want to say, right? The way it came down, the Patriot years, the people looking at him being eclectic, questioning his focus on the field or fashion. I just don't think he landed the plane well enough. But there was a moment, God dog. I went to Cam Newton's national championship game more excited than I go to most NFL games. When they played Oregon, I was in the building. People were crying. I was like, God dang, this is electric. And he killed it in the league for most part. So I hate to say it, but he ain't going to get in.
I agree with you, but he was must-see TV for a while there. And, it's all going to depend on how much they weigh his rushing into the equation. How much of an impact did that have on the game today? And I don't think it's going to be enough either. But here's the second player. This is also a quarterback. All right, and I think you're going to figure this out too early, but I'm going to say the stats. His first 6 seasons in the NFL were mind-boggling, all right? third all-time in passing TDs, trailing Dan Marino and Patrick Mahomes. And this is all in his first 6 years, okay? Fourth all-time in passing yards, trailing Peyton Manning, Marino, and Mahomes again. And then third all-time in passing yards per game, trailing Matthew Stafford and Patrick Mahomes. He was one of the NFL's best QBs before retiring after 6 years. You got to guess who it is?
He retired after 6 years, and he's not. Oh, damn! It ain't no Steve Young. No, he already in. He's 6 years retired, and is he gonna be a Hall of Famer? God, I'm stuck. Oh, that's good. Who in the hell?
I'll help you out. It's Andrew Luck. All right. Will he get lucky and land in Hall of Fame or nah?
Nope. Crash landing. Just one day walked up and said, yeah, you know what? Not only is my heart not in this, my body ain't either. And my body made my heart not be in it, and I was peace. And look, look, if he didn't land it like that, if he would have just got a catastrophic injury, he would have been like a Terrell Davis case where you've been like, even though Terrell got a better resume, especially with the championships, especially with 2,000 yards and silly, he would have had that kind of case that I think could have got him in because he's so likable. He was such a great ambassador for the game. I think they would have pushed him in if he didn't just crash that damn thing and say, deuces, I'm going to the Netherlands to go hiking. And everybody's like, what? No more football? So, man, if he didn't do that, hell yeah, he would have got in. But he ain't got a shot now. He's deemed a quitter to some people.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you there too. I think neither of these guys get in, but he was definitely on that Terrell Davis path. And with the way he was getting hit behind that offensive line at the time, I mean, they've improved since, but that he was getting crushed every year.
Oh, that's on him. I hate when they do that.
Injury.
That's on him. I saw too many plays with Andrew Luck.
He took some sacks, yeah.
Yeah. You took more sacks than not. You just sucker them. Here we go. Peyton Manning had a suspect offensive line. I'm not going to do that to those guys because they blocked the hell out of me. My boy Tariq Glenn, Meadows, they were good. Tariq Glenn was a beast. But the point is, he ain't had the best O-line. The best offensive line in the NFL is a quarterback that gets rid of the ball on time. Peyton Manning be like the Said Hut. Rookie year, second year, whatever. Said Hut. Bye. Either it's a completion or incompletion, but it ain't a sack. I hate when we blame them old linemen, man. They do their job way better than we give them credit for. It's just a quarterback back there holding it. What else you supposed to do? Your back's turned. You don't know what you're doing, and you got to block a beast like me 60 times. Let me stop. 60 times a day, that's a problem, man.
Yeah, he held on to it a little too long. But moving on, all right? So Ja Morant, he has spoken again, this time on Twitter, all right?
Yeah,
damn, he's got everybody hanging on every word right now. It's crazy. But anyway, he tweeted, everything's being noted, all right, with one of those emojis. And then tornado emoji soon, okay? So social media got after him. They basically said, why does he keep talking? And they're questioning whether he even learned a lesson at all because he keeps talking, all right? So do you think Ja Morant should take a break on social media and lay low for a little while?
No.
Help his image a little bit.
No. In reality, forget your image. Just live your reality, live it the right way, live it in a way that you want to represent yourself. And obviously, these miscues won't help you. But these miscues weren't social media posts. They weren't emojis. They weren't I hate when we conflate the two. You can say whatever you want. Just don't be flashing the guns irresponsibly. That's it. That's the only issue we have with him, for real. Be real, y'all. All these gun incidents and you trying to bully or help people out or punk people with the gun or be the rapper in the video. All that. But social media and all that ain't his problem. His problem is turn the damn camera off. This is funny. I had this conversation with somebody. I got Protect the Guilty. He famous. He was like, dog, do you know how many times I used to just play around with my gun? Be in the locker room or be somewhere and just talk about, because I had a gun when I was a rookie in my second year. I ain't have a camera phone either. But was the temptation there ever probably to grab my gun and my camera phone and to turn it on? I'm not built that way. I don't let my left hand know what my right hand's doing. Basically, I have done so many things that only that place or that person knows on purpose. Like I don't care. I don't need receipts. I don't need y'all to know I'm cool. So I hate when somebody who's at home is gonna tell this guy how to act. When this guy 98%, 99% of the time acts perfectly. Fine, no problem. He just got a little issue with trying to show off, pop off, be too hood, be too gangster, be too cool. Leave that alone, but keep your social media, forget these fools.
Yeah, you know how it is on social media. It can get rough. But last and certainly not least, you're going to love this. And you knew this was coming at some point. I promise you. All right, so last week, we dropped our own little social media bomb, Woj style, all right? You asked the world, what is Lil Wayne's best song ever? Because that's not impossible or anything, okay? So I got to get your response too. What's your favorite? No, excuse me. What's the best Lil Wayne song ever?
I really, no lie, whatever song I'm going to say this time will change. And there's a level of at least 38 songs right here. Hey man, I'm better than how you doing? It's easy when you're gonna finish it and you're on the floor out there. Put in whatever that song is, walking through the club like a motherfucker Sigma. That song is one. Golly, cause we on fire. That's too many. Like, God, dog, this dude did go DJ. God dang. He Lil Wayne, man. I swear when I see him every time, I just want to be like, dog, I'm fan man number one, bro. He like, thank you, I love, that's Lil Wiley. But I'm like, dog, it's for real. Here's my story, Mikey. No lie. In San Diego, 2000, everybody was, I think it was 2001, like everybody was talking about Juvenile and BG being better than Lil Wayne. Now I'm the music aficionado, right? I'm the DJ of the team, blah, blah, blah. So my voice carries weight, but I'm arguing with everyone. I was like, nah, Lil Wayne's the best. And they were like, no way, he ain't the one. He third place. And this is little itty bitty Wayne. And you blink and he slammed it, hit the floor and mashed past everybody in that group, obviously. So for me, you could pick 10. What's your song? Let me hear you. What you got?
I changed my answer at least 3 times, okay? So I'm going to settle on this one. I'm going to say I'm me, all right? Because every time I get the chills, every single time I hear that intro, I could run through a brick wall like this, baby. Like that was on my warm-up. In sports, they always had that in there every single time. But you could convince me right above it could be one because I love how they had it in the Ballers intro, right? The Ballers intro was sick, okay? I love that show. I miss it. They should have kept it going, but that was a perfect theme song. So I alternated with those two the most.
Okay, I feel you there, but they should. No, Ballers was done, bro. They jumped the shark. It was getting real thin in them storylines. They were getting real wild. But, I mean, I'm not mad. I love the show all the way through. But I was like, leave me wanting more. Don't leave me when I'm full. Why?
I'll throw you a little theory because maybe good old Roger Goodell told him, hey, you put us on blast a little bit. Slow down here. And that's when it started to get dry at the end. Maybe. Maybe.
No, they made too many
We had
seasons.
this topic last week.
Yeah, but two things ain't the same. And no two people, no two anythings are the same. We're uniquely the same, as they say. So they're different but the same. I don't think so, because Goodell wouldn't have let it go that far. Like, they already had corruption with the commissioners and presidents seasons ago. Like, Goodell would have been like, hey, bro, what y'all doing over there? They wouldn't wait to that season. But here's the thing, one more Lil Wayne one. Lil Wayne,
go ahead.
I love, I'm on one. I love that one too. Like, I'm feeling so cold. I love that. Whatever the hell. Oh, that's insane. Let's just crown him. Lil Wayne literally is in the GOAT conversation. And he doesn't have to be your GOAT, but damn it, he ain't no outside the GOAT conversation dude. He is top 5 for everybody. Gotta be.
Man, respect. You got to bring him back on here soon. That's my next request.
Yeah, I will. We got to chop up the interview. You got to do your job first. Chop up the first one we did already. God dang. My dog.
All right, let me get out of here and I'll start doing that.
Let's do it. All right, big dog. Peace, Mikey P.